Hello friends, this is Raj Sastry from Raj Option Trading. Today is April 20, 2022. Let's take a look at most beaten down stocks. Look, Netflix has had a bloodbath today. Stock came tumbling down 35% in single day after the earnings miss. Looks like subscriber growth is slowing down. That's why stock came tumbling down. Let's look at most beaten down stocks and see which ones we can buy at this time. So with that, let's jump in. Look, from a market perspective, we got a very volatile market. Look, market is going up, down, very nice pattern here. As a traders, most of the traders can make a lot of money here if you buy at the low here and wait somewhat and then sell it. It's a very good traders market here. Only for patient traders though. Traders who are eager to buy at the top will lose money as usual. But if you have some patience, you can make a lot of money in this market because it's a very volatile market. You can buy at the bottom and sell at the top, and that's the game that we can play here. It's working out pretty well off late with the very volatile market. So with that, look, S&P 500 also same story, nice uptick, down and up. Now it's going up higher. I'm sure there'll be a resistance as we go forward because we still have geopolitical tensions and inflation. So expect market to come down. That's what is going on here. Up and down type market here. Look, inflation is causing this whole interest rate hike here. Interest rates are going higher, jumping very well. So that's causing all these growth stocks to come down. Look, Nasdaq did not do very well. Nasdaq in the aftermarket, in the futures market, it's up, but generally Nasdaq is weaker, as you can see here. All right, gold is cruising pretty well here, doing nicely, and crude oil is also doing pretty well, as you can see here. So with that, let's jump in and look at most beaten down stocks. So from a most beaten down stock perspective, top of the list is no surprise. Look, we got Netflix here. Netflix earnings miss, and we got CEO Reed Hastings talked about subscriber growth. Look what's going on here, 35% drop in a single day. So at these levels, I will not be buying Netflix right away. I will wait for some more assurance that stock can go higher, let it cool off slightly, then we can jump in. It's a big blow up here, so I think it's not good to jump in at this time right away. And then you got a few more here. We got Ntco here, $9 stock, as you can see here, came tumbling down big time. And I will not be looking at this one also. Look, keep watching here. We got free cash flow. Both these stocks have got negative free cash flow. Even though profit margin is positive, the cash flow is negative. So I want positive free cash flow. Otherwise, it's difficult to manage in this market here. Typically look for strong companies with the positive free cash flow. That will basically give you some more, some more strength that it can go higher. So I would look for positive free cash flow. And then you got Shopify here. Shopify does have positive free cash flow, as you can see here. But the problem with Shopify is really all the internet stocks, especially shopping. That's a little bit down off late here. This one I would wait for a small bounce back here before I can jump in. If you're a very long-term buyer, you could buy here. Look, RSI is very low here. Same story with Netflix. If you have a very long horizon, you can jump in, but I would stay away for now. And we also have IV percentile here for the folks who want to sell put options. You could look at this high IV percentile stocks and low RSI, like the one right here, Shopify, high IV percentile, low RSI. You could look at such names here, but be careful. Go all the way down below the current stock price. Only then it's safer. Otherwise, I would not recommend, because if something like Netflix happens to your stock when you sell put option, you will be in a tough spot here because it came 35% down. You got to be very careful here. That's why it's good to sell put option after the market tanked big time here. Netflix still has got high IV percentile, as you can see here. It could be good to sell put option on the Netflix maybe tomorrow. We'll take advantage of the high IV percentile, go way below the current stock price. That could be okay. All right, so now we got a few more here. We got Casa, as you can see here. Casa is also 1% positive margin, as you see here, and this has got a very good. It's got 32 as overall score here. Looks like it's too high right now. It's 83 in the Bollinger 20 band here. RSI 60. I would wait a little bit for it to come down. And as you see here, we got many stocks. We got Match.com. It's one of my favorite. Seems to be doing very well. But look what's going on here. Match.com is sold off here with the low RSI. And as you scan through, I also have earnings date here. Earnings is coming up pretty soon. So you got to be careful with such names here. If the stock is sold off before the earnings, normally there is a chance it will go higher. You could take, be a contrarian and take some chance here. But look, it's below Bollinger lower band here. So stock got sold off big time, but it's done well in 5 years. And this has got positive free cash flow, as you can see here. And then you got a few more here. You got CarGurus. CarGurus is one of the safer bet in the car vending machines. Look, it's got a positive net margin, unlike other car vending machines. Low RSI, stock got sold off here, and high IV percentile, as you can see here. And this one, as you see here, it's got a positive free cash flow. And look, this one is below its Bollinger Band 20 year, 60% down. Stock got completely clobbered here. So you can be a contrarian here also, but expect some short-term pain as usual. And then you got a few more here. You got Upstart. Upstart is its stock is completely beaten down here. Look, it's slightly above its Bollinger lower band, as you can see here. Stock is getting clobbered with the very low RSI here. IV percentile is 82. It's very volatile, as you can see here. Very high short ratio, 19% short ratio here. So this one can create a short squeeze, but you got to be patient here. Stock is selling off big time, as you can see here. I would say wait for a confirmation the stock is going higher before you jump in here. And we got a few more. We got Square, Jack Dorsey's company here, or Block as we call it. Block is a good one here. I would be willing to take a small position in Block here. I've seen Block going higher nicely, like last 2-3 weeks ago. So I think it's a good one to buy at these levels here. So I would be slowly starting a position in Block here and go from there. Look, earnings is coming up pretty soon here, 5.5 with this high short ratio here. This can cause a short squeeze and blow the shorts off. And then you got solar stock here. Solar stocks are getting sold off here. We got Enphase Energy, one of my favorite solar stock. Look at the performance in 5 years. It's done great, but getting clobbered in the short term, as you can see here. RSI is 44. Stock is sold off here. High IV percentile 57. So I will be a buyer of this one also. Look, earnings is coming around the corner. Let's see here. 426 is the earnings, so it's next week is the earnings, so it's a good one to slowly buy, but understand earnings is next week. You got to be a little bit careful here. Don't buy a lot. And we got a few more, as you can see here. PayPal is completely sold off big time here. I want to see some confirmation that this will go higher. Earnings is coming up next week, as you can see here, but this is completely sold off big time. And we got Facebook or Meta. This could be a little more stabler stock here. This also got sold off, as you can see here. But I'm willing to buy some Meta or Facebook here and be a contrarian on this one here. And we got a few more names like Pinterest. Pinterest is completely sold off, as you can see here. Very, very low RSI. If you have a longer term horizon, you could buy Pinterest, but expect short term pain here. And we got a couple others, as you can see here. Keep watching short ratio. So we got a few high short ratio names here, including Tilray. Tilray, look, it's got a 15% short ratio here and a nice overall score, as you can see here. It's slightly above Bollinger lower band. Stock is down big time, as you can see here. All right, so we got a few more, as you can see here. Keep watching the net margin here. I like the one with nice net margin. Look, we got a few with nice net margin here. You can look at stock like PAGS as an example. Buy slowly. PAGS has got overall score 90. It's also 9% above the Bollinger lower band. It can go higher. And we got few more here with the above Bollinger Band, lower band here. You could look at such names here and buy them slowly here. METC, look, it's cruising along pretty nicely. It's almost above its middle band here. I would wait for a little pullback here. All right, so let's look at a few more here and go from there. Look, we got Disney here. Disney came down with the courtesy to Netflix here. I think this one is a good one to buy. I would be willing to buy some Disney here with this downturn here. This can do very well as if folks start using the theme parks again. Disney can do very well. I would stay away from Chinese names for now. There's some exodus going on from New York Stock Exchange. I would stay away from some of these Chinese names unless you're a contrarian that you want to buy these, take advantage of this huge sell-off here. And we got a few more here. We got Dlocal. Many of you know this company. And this company also got clobbered here. You could, buy this Uruguay-based company here. This can do very well, but it's also getting sold off big time, as you see here. And it's got, free cash flow. There is nothing right now, but they do have some cash, as you can see here. And we got a few more. Keep watching net margin here. I like the one with nice and high net margin. We got a few here. We got even Dlocal has got nice net margin. We got a few more with the nice net margin. Look at PacWest and Bumble here. I think Bumble could be a better one here. Little higher score, as you can see here. And we got one more with nice score. We got Tesla. Tesla has been cruising along. But be careful. I mean, this earnings season is over for Tesla. Just announced earning. Next one is coming up in 4/27. I would probably take advantage if it drops. I would buy, but stock went up after market in the futures market. So I would be a little bit careful. Let it come down a little bit. Then I would buy. One of my favorite stock is Lululemon. Look, Lululemon is down, as you can see here. But overall, it's doing very well. It's 64% above Bollinger lower band here in 20-day period. This is a good one to buy here. A little bit high RSI, but stock got sold off here. I would be a buyer of Lulu at these levels. And also keep watching RSI. We want to buy low RSI candidates if possible. And we got overstock with the low RSI, as you can see here. Stock is getting clobbered here. So overstock, if you're a contrarian, you could buy some overstock here. Nice 14% net margin. Stock is sold off with the low RSI. Keep watching IV percentile for put option sellers. We have some with very high IV percentile, like overstock, like Disney as an example, good high IV percentile. And look, we got one stock which is completely sold off here, Nasdaq. It's a great name here. All these capital market stocks are getting sold off. I would be a buyer of Nasdaq here. Take advantage. Oh, it's 40 right now. I would take advantage of this and buy this great company, Nasdaq. They will do very well. This is look, Nasdaq is actually below its Bollinger lower band, so it's a good time to buy some Nasdaq. Looks like earnings just happened. Next earnings is coming up in July, so it's a good one to buy. Safe bet because earnings is all done. And as you scan through, we got a few more. Keep watching the RSI levels. We got a couple of them with low RSI, as you can see here. All these stocks have got low RSI. I would go with one with high overall score here. We got apps or digital turbine, as you can see here. It's got nice okay net margin, 5%. You could take advantage and buy this company here. And we got growth generation. It's a cannabis play, as many of you know here. It's a profitable company. There's 3% positive net margin here. You could, if you're a contrarian, you could buy this one also. If there's some good news about regulations, this stock can go higher. And Alibaba, you got to be a contrarian here with all the bad rap around Chinese stocks. This is a little tough one here, but if you're a contrarian, you could buy this. It's very cheap here. This company has got a lot of money. Look at the money they have. They got $77 billion of cash. We don't need to worry too much about this company. And then you got a few more here. Keep watching the net margin here. We got few with nice net margin. BNTX is a tough spot. It's at a tough spot right now. It's a great company, but of late, the COVID vaccine craze is going down. That's why stock is coming down here. But I would slowly buy some BNTX here. It's a great one to buy when there is some news about virus spreading. This stock can go higher. All right, so we got a few more here. We got GGB. This also could be a good one here. Very low price stock, as you can see here. Stock has done great. They do have some good free cash flow here and also good money. So with that, we'll wrap up here. Thank you very much. Happy investing and trading. Please subscribe.